Hello and welcome to today's May 18th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus check package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now to be updated on what's going on in Washington, D.C., all the different stimulus programs available, the economy, money, and much, much more. All right, now I just want to remind my community to be aware of scammers that are using my picture and trying to text you financial advice or tax advice. Just ignore them or please report them to YouTube. Also, remember, Casey and I are giving away over $3,000 in prizes and cash because we know that there are still people with great need in our community. So check out that link below. I'd also like to thank today's video sponsor, Fubo TV, for helping my community save money, but I'll tell you more about them later on. All right, let's jump into today's update. Now, regarding a potential fourth stimulus check, the likelihood of another check will 100% rest with the Democratic Party. It will also be determined once they decide whether to try to push through a check in the Build Back Better plan or the American Families Plan. Most people are saying it's more likely that it would be in the American Families Plan, since that's a social infrastructure bill, where the Build Back Better plan is more of a physical infrastructure bill. Now, if budget reconciliation is used, then Democrats will be able to legally bypass Republican support and push through any bill that they would like. This is where we will see whether the rubber meets the road and whether they want to place a fourth stimulus check into that package. Okay, now many of them, over 70, have said that they want a fourth stimulus check, and others have said that they would, but haven't officially signed on to anything. So they've got 100% of the power to push that through. So it will definitely lie with them on whether we get that or whether it's just more empty promises, okay? Now, Democrats will have no excuse for not passing a bill and won't be able to blame Republicans because of budget reconciliation. They have full authority to push this check through. So again, we're going to see, do they want to keep their promise of a fourth stimulus check or not, okay? Now, a new timeline has been confirmed by the IRS. The child tax credit that will be paid out like a stimulus check to children will begin on July 15th. So we've now confirmed the date. And according to the IRS, every month on the 15th, that check will go out, either as a direct deposit or as a physical paper check in the mail. For those on SSI or SSDI, or those that receive government benefits on a card, it will most likely come on that card each month when your money is deposited. So just watch for that. But that was a big confirmation that came out. All right, now I have a lot more to share with you, but I want to tell you about today's video sponsor. I want to thank today's sponsor, Fubo TV. Today, I want to tell my community how you can save money with Fubo TV while still having access to all your favorite TV shows, movies, and sports events. Fubo TV comes with over 100 of your favorite TV channels. Channels like HGTV, Disney, ESPN, Newsmax, BET, and much more. One of our favorite things to do as a family is watch the home remodel shows on HGTV. We love watching a beat up old house go to looking brand new again. Plus, with Fubo TV, you can record your favorite shows and sports events and watch them when it's convenient for you, so no more missing out. Plus, with sports back in action, you never have to miss out on your favorite sports team ever again. Lastly, Fubo TV costs about half as much as other cable TV providers, and you don't have to rent one of those expensive cable boxes. Fubo TV is generously giving my community a free trial so that you can try it before you buy it. It only takes about 2 minutes to sign up, plus you'll get 15% off your first month. So head on over to FuboTV.com/Gardner to sign up right now. And to make it easy, I'll make sure to place a link below. Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont has been calling for a one-time $2,000 fourth stimulus check to help American families get one last boost to get back on their feet as we reopen the entire U.S. economy. He is again pushing for the $15 minimum wage increase. He says Republicans trying to remove the federal unemployment boost is shameful. He said it's not that many hardworking Americans don't want to go back to work. It's that they don't want to return to starvation wages. So his message to Congress and the president is he is okay with people writing out unemployment for now, as it buys him time to fight to get them higher wages. Sanders said the problem is not a labor shortage in this country. The problem is in state after state, workers are being asked to work for starvation wages and no benefits. Sanders says one of the solutions is to get rid of all the generous Republican tax cuts. They might have helped the middle class at one point, but they have also benefited the ultra wealthy, like the Walton family, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, while the other 99% of the country is hurting. So he's basically saying, hey, we need to get rid of those tax cuts, even if they help the middle class, because then it will allow them to go after the 1%. Okay. Now, this is in contrast to Biden, who says, no, we need to go after people that make $400,000 or more. They are the 1% and leave the rest alone. However, Biden has said that he is open to removing the tax cuts that President Trump put into place, which would affect those that make under $100,000 or more per year. So there is a little bit of a battle between President Biden's message and Senator Bernie Sanders' message. By the way, I just want to say thank you so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it. I know you guys like getting these videos, so thank you so much. All right, now Bernie Sanders continued by saying another way to improve the United States is to make available Medicare for all, where the government controls healthcare. By controlling healthcare, we can save the U.S. government over $500 billion in wasted prescription drug costs. With this extra money, the U.S. government can take better care of her citizens. Sanders says that we need to be doing more to help the older population in our country, while at the same time giving better wage earning opportunities for the younger population of our country. Now, in political news, Israel and Hamas continue to hurl hundreds of missiles at each other on a daily basis. This conflict is now approaching the 2-week time frame. Many Democrats are demanding President Biden take a firmer stand with Israel and call for a ceasefire. Although the United States stands by the country of Israel, it also gives the Israeli army $4 billion a year. And so these Democrats are saying, President Biden, you have way more pull to end this conflict than you are using. Now, many Democrats are saying the United States is funding crimes against humanity for the deaths of Hamas and those in Israel by not taking a stronger stance. Democrats say President Biden is showing weakness of leadership by not taking a firmer stand. So he's getting quite a bit of backlash from his own party members. Many Republicans have also called for a greater stance in this Israeli conflict. However, they are continuing to heavily focus on the crisis at the border in the southern part of the United States. Yesterday, several Republicans in Congress blasted Vice President Kamala Harris, stating she was officially tasked with ending this crisis months ago by President Biden and still has not visited the border even once. Harris responded by saying this crisis won't be changed overnight, and she is still gathering information about the root cause of the mass migration to the border. Some election officials say the vice president's handling of the border crisis will either hurt or help her chances of being president of the United States in the future, as this will forever sit on her track record. Now, sadly, according to a report put out by the New York Times, the city of San Francisco had more deaths from drug overdose than from COVID last year. Alcohol and drug use increased under the lockdown as a side effect few expected. That's kind of sad and interesting at the same time. Now, Bank of America announced today that their goal is to make their internal minimum wage $25 an hour by 2025. They said it's time that we invest more in our teammates and share less with our shareholders. Lastly, a new Swiss-British study shows that feeding cows more garlic will reduce their methane production. According to the study, cow farts are one of the highest contributors to methane emissions around the globe. This is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. Before you go, make sure to check out that giveaway that Casey and I are doing, and also definitely check out Fubo TV. They get you access to all your favorite shows and movies and sports while saving you money. Now, before you go, I just wish to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.